I want to leave you with one other thing that I found throughout my research here. And that point is the fact that the seed vault itself has 21,500 cannabis seeds being held for safekeeping in the vault. That's more weed seeds than there are asparagus, blueberry, or raspberry seeds stored in the facility. And the reason that I bring that up is I think it's interesting that we have that many marijuana seeds in the facility because it obviously shows a global effort to promote a diversity of, to be honest with you, of marijuana inside that facility. It points to how important the global governments, right, and the people that work on this type of science value marijuana. It shows that they value it. I would imagine for a host of reasons, but I find it very interesting that the United States has contributed. I believe I read over 17 million individual seeds. Obviously, like we read earlier, 4.5 million is the capacity. That's like types of seeds. The U.S. has contributed 17 million seeds themselves to the vault, and yet we have not contributed any marijuana seeds to the vault. And I think that's very interesting because the rest of the world clearly values that we have marijuana seeds in this vault because they know how important they are. And we have a situation where there's a global seed vault keeping the world's crop diversity inside of it. It has decided that the diversity of marijuana plants is apparently more important than asparagus, blueberries, and raspberries. And yet, in the United States, we still are operating in this archaic mindset where you have states that don't even have medicinal marijuana at this point. And the United States itself has not contributed any marijuana to the seed vault. And I think that's very unfortunate because I think if we are looking at the issues of crop diversity and farming and sustainability and the ability for plants to be used medicinally and the importance of certain plants in comparison to others. I think it's very unfortunate that the United States does not take a more active approach, especially when you have a lot of states in this country that do have legalized marijuana. They have had medicinal marijuana for a long time. There are certain areas, especially in California, where they grow some of the most potent marijuana for medicinal purposes in the world, and yet we aren't contributing any of it to the vault. And the vault exists. There are 21,000 types of marijuana seeds in the vault, and yet we are allowing our politics to prevent us from participating in that capacity in the vault. I think it's unfortunate. I think it's very unfortunate that that's the case. And while it's not surprising, I think it's just something that people need to take a look at because at the end of the day, this vault seems to be a global effort to do something good for the world, truthfully, and do something good for humanity. And I think that it's kind of foolish to look at it and not see the benefits that marijuana could have in in medicine in this country, and for us not to contribute in that way, I think is very unfortunate. But I did just want to bring that up because I do think that's kind of crazy that they got over 20,000 marijuana seeds in there, and yet, uh, as important as the global seed vault views it, we still have states where it's not even medicinally available to people. So, anyway, I just wanted to point that out. I thought that was kind of an interesting thing that I learned.